When I think about my mother, Norma Nell, and my dad, Grover Dwayne, these wonderful people were lovers of the unloved. I can remember when we came to Jackson in 1970. I was just 7 years old. My dad went to work for Jackson State University. People on our street asked us where my dad worked. Once they found out, they called my mom and dad black lovers, except that's not how they said it. That was Mississippi in 1970. But it was true. They did not look at the color. They just looked inside. There was a man named Eric Hopton who had been divorced, and he was living by himself. I remember he had a place at our table almost every evening. I can remember there were missionaries that came through our neighborhood in Jackson after we moved to Northside Drive, and they had been starved by the people who had sent them out. Practically, my mom fed them. They were ravenous, and then she sat down and studied the Bible with them, gave them hope. She fed people. I can't tell you how many people she fed. Wonderful Southern Oklahoma Okie style cooking. How does it get much better than that? She had home Bible studies in her house. Especially, I remember this at Ole Miss. She made a special place at her table for everybody. It didn't matter if they were unloved or loved. It was a fortunate thing to get to sit at her table. What a gracious host. And it probably is what makes it a little bit difficult to understand the whole picture, because probably in the late 90s, early thousands, my mom was stricken with cancer, and I just don't think she told anybody. And her ability to host and her ability to be the person she had always been became more and more limited. And I'm not telling you these things because you necessarily want to hear them. I'm telling you because this is the truth. It's how it unfolded as far as I can see it. And it's important for you to know these things to be able to get a context of her full life, what she was all about. I'm Darrell Barnes, and I'm her son.